How to do input in Godot. This is Time Tutorials, let's go! The easiest way to detect input in your player script is in process. We can do if input that is just action pressed, then the action name, and make our player jump. But there's a different way that I like more. Instead, we can listen for the input event. We can do if is action pressed, and then make our player jump. And both of these work just as good. But why are we using UI_accept as our action name? Let's take a look. If you go to the project settings, and then input map tab, we can enable built-in actions. And right here we can see UI_accept has the space key bound to it. We can also make custom actions. Disable the built-in actions. Type your action name in this box. In this case it'll be jump. Click add or enter and you should see it there, but it'll have no buttons bound to it. Click the plus next to the action to add a binding. And here we can either press a button and hit OK to add it, or we can search it using this box, select it, and then hit OK to add it. Now if we update our is action pressed to jump, it'll work just as it was before, but using our new custom bindings. But what about movement like left to right? For that, we can create two different actions, a movement left and a movement right. And we'll bind the left key to the movement left and the right key to the movement right. In our code, we'll create a variable called direction and assign it to input.getAxis and pass in the negative and positive action. In this case, move left and move right. Then I'm just gonna set my character's velocity to the direction times speed, and we have a working player character. Arrow keys are fine, but what about gamepad input? For that, we can go into our input map and add the left stick left and left stick right bindings for the move left and move right actions. Now if we plug in our controller, it works just as expected. Finally, what about mouse input? In our input map, we'll add a new action called click, and we'll bind the left mouse button to it. In our code, we can listen for the click event and then check for its position. If we go ahead and print that out, you can see when I click, it prints out the position of the mouse. This has been Input in Godot Time Tutorials. If you have any other ideas for the next tutorial I should be, put those in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.